Just because something is ordinary, it doesn't mean that it is not significant. Our lives are made of little tales of small things that made all the difference. It is so easy to overlook them and let them slip into silence and ask what's next, like none of it has ever happened. Sometimes I need to stop and remember the things that I don't want to forget, because if I don't remember them, no one will. Where was I? If things could stay the same, I guess I could cope with that. After 3 months of living in England, I got into a routine of getting up, going to school, learning a bunch of amazing stuff from a bunch of amazing teachers, putting what I have learned into practice, working, food shopping, and collapsing into my bed happy but exhausted in the end of each day after day, week after week, month after month. I figure I could sustain this if things would stay the same. I finally got my wages from my work in the kitchen. It is most welcome, but as soon as I got it, I knew that it is only a tiny fraction of the amount that I will need this week. My final week before the Christmas break. I already moved out from Trisha's gorgeous flat because she's getting married to Johnny on Saturday. I am invited to her hen-do meal to a Spanish restaurant. Please don't worry about the cost, Krista, because I will cover your expenses. I would love you to come and be there with us, she says with excitement in her voice. What else can I say to that other than, thank you very much, Trish. I would love to come. I live at the other side of the city now, with a very welcoming couple, Nick and Jenny. It takes a good 20 minutes of walking and another 25 minutes of traveling on the tram to get to school each morning. On my way to school, I think of Trisha again. This girl's generous spirit has blessed me every way possible, and I'd love to show my appreciation to her. In fact, I plan on doing so, with a gift. A nice one, with something that will cost me. I'm gonna get her a microwave oven. Because she doesn't have one, but she will get one from me. Just to say thank you, and Merry Christmas, and congratulations on your wedding day. I'm aware that it's probably a bit unconventional to jam-pack the 3 things into one, but I'm sure Trisha will love it just the same. Just the thought that I'm going to be able to give something of value to her makes me happy. And then, another shadowy cloud of a doubt falls on this joyful moment. And what about your ticket home? I think to myself. How are you going to pay for that? Have you thought about that? Huh? How about saving all you can towards a ticket and then play Miss Generous? This question is just like a punch in the stomach. Of course I thought about it. Actually, it is always on my mind. But there is nothing else to save. Once I did the food shopping and bought my tram pass, I have enough to buy the microwave oven I found on a half-price sale in Argos, and that's it. But it doesn't even come close to the cost of my ticket home. Maybe if I would have more time, but I don't. I can only trust my Heavenly Dad, and I know that He can be trusted. Yes, but why would you rush on spending the little money you have for a ridiculous gift for someone who is, 1, probably not expecting one at all, 2, will get presents from everyone else, so yours wouldn't matter anyway. I mean, a microwave oven? Is it really your biggest problem right now? My own thoughts are interrupting each other, as if one would like to rule the other. And then I suddenly remember my Faith Dynamics lecture with Dave Gilpin. We don't need more faith, he said. What we need is less doubt. We all have doubts. Doubt is simply 2 different answers to the same question. All we have to decide is which one of the answers we choose and act upon. And the Word of God is always there to help us and guide us to show us the right answer. Yes, He is right. I just need to make a decision. And yes, I know that she won't expect a gift from me, and I know that she will get presents from everybody else as well. But I do want to show my appreciation so badly. It is not my biggest problem right now. It is my greatest opportunity right now. And I'm going to take it. Yes, I will. I'm going to choose to believe that my God will always make me rich enough to be generous at all times. That is my decision, to be generous. And with that, I feel lighter and a smile returns on my face. On Tuesday, I quietly listen to my college dean as he announces that beside the fact that we are all going out for a Christmas meal, we are also going to do a secret Santa on Friday. We will each draw a name and we will get that person a little gift for no more than £8. They thought it would be easier on us rather than us trying to buy gifts for everyone. Well, that is just great, I start venting in my head. I would understand the sentiment of a Christmas meal if I would have money to spare, because it would be really nice. But a secret Santa? Really? I was planning on writing a Christmas card for everyone, and that's me done, thank you very much. For crying out loud, there is nothing sensible you can get for £8 anyway, and I need all my money in the microwave fund. I could cry, I'm so angry for people coming up with such nonsense. Oh Lord, I really try to hold it together, but sometimes I just think this whole thing is beyond my reach. By the end of our lecture, I'm a bit beaten in my soul, ready to throw in the towel and curl up in a dark corner somewhere. But I go to the hat and draw out the name anyway. I read it. Tears fill my eyes. I read it again. The name is Johnny's. Hope re-enters my heart, and I know that I don't have to spend an extra £8 on some rubbish gift. He will get a proper one, a nice one that will cost me, one that will say thank you, and Merry Christmas, and congratulations on your wedding day, and that I am your secret Santa. Well, not so secret, but I know that he will love it just the same. A few days later, our class went to a cozy inn close to the countryside. Fire was crackling in the fireplace next to our tables, and the walls were decorated with tasteful Christmas decorations. We were laughing over each other's silly stories that happened to us since our college year began. Everything about the atmosphere was heartwarming and festive. In the end of the meal, my classmate Deborah turned to me to say, I really hope that I could be your secret Santa, but I drew someone else. Would you allow me to pay for your meal? It would be my Christmas present to you, she said gently. Thank you very much, and I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas too, Deborah, I said. My other classmate, Ozzy Dave, came with me to Argos, and once I paid for Trisha and Johnny's new kitchen appliance, he carried it to their flat and put it under their Christmas tree. They weren't at home, but I still had the keys, and I told Trish that I will pop around for something. On Friday, I opened my presents from my secret Santa. I could not believe it. It was a beautiful silver Casio watch from Johnny. I think he drew someone else's name, but then he swapped with the person who drew me because he really wanted to give me a present. On Saturday, Trisha and Johnny had the most beautiful and stylish wedding, and I was so happy and blessed to celebrate with them. On Sunday evening, we were singing Christmas carols in church with visitors from the community. Then some of my classmates invited me out for a drink. I went. I came to the end of the week, and so far, everything went great, over and beyond my hopes and expectations, and I am very thankful. I get home late at night, and I pack my suitcase. Then I go to bed. Next week will be Christmas, and tomorrow you're going home, I say to myself. And yes, I still don't have a ticket, but I still have a God. God, you are my God, and I know that you can be trusted, and I trust you.